Hey, what's going on, my friends? It's Dave Sharpe. Welcome to Wake Up Legendary. Just want to make sure, just want to make sure everybody was awake out there as you guys come on. Good morning, happy Monday. Hopefully, you guys are doing fantastic. I know I am. Had a great weekend. Looking forward to a great week, and also make sure that our Wi-Fi is not going to be cutting out here. All right, my friends. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Wake Up Legendary. I've been doing this show and this podcast, I guess, if you want to call it, for nearly 1,500 episodes. And if you guys are not familiar with the show, then you can come back here every morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, and we'll be streaming live right here on this page. Um, you know, this page and all of the things that we do are also an example of how the strategies that we use work. The strategies that we use here at and that we teach at Legendary Marketer are the same skills that we use that I've been using for the past 15, 16 years to build a business online. And this Facebook page is an example of that. Delivering value, finding a niche of people who are interested in something. This company is a great example of exactly what we teach. This company is solving a problem for people inside of a niche, which is to develop skills and make extra money, either in an existing business or in a new business. And we teach some specific business models and skills to be able to do that. And we've used those same skills to build the very Facebook page that you're watching this live stream on. I mean, this Facebook page started 5 years ago or so, roughly. I think we started the Facebook page right around the time we started going live a lot. We could have started at the beginning of the company. I can't remember. I think publicly you can see when Facebook pages were actually launched and created. But anyways, we just have gone live on this page every day, 5 days a week for the past 5 years or so. And in doing so, just naturally and organically, it's generated about 150 or 60,000 followers on this page. And the reason why I go live every day is because it's a system that me personally I can be accountable to, and that's something that we talk about a lot inside of this company and this business is what can you actually follow through with. Launching a business is not about what you can do to launch; it's about what you can follow through with to sustain. Um, and so that's what we've done here at Legendary Marketer. And of course, we've sold our education, our coaching. We've sold curriculum through courses. We've sold coaching. We've done events. If you guys haven't gotten your mastermind ticket, we have an event coming up in Nashville in September of this year. Okay, put the link up there for that. I believe that's Legendary Marketer Mastermind /Nashville, where you can get your ticket for that mastermind. But we do all that. So that's what our strategy is. And of course, we post videos other places, and we run ads, and we have affiliates and all the things, right? That help us to grow and build our business. And there's recently, which is the title of this episode today. I'm quitting because of my success. There's multiple ways to make money online. The way that we teach is not the only way to make money online. And so I want to tell you this story briefly about this other creator who has built a YouTube channel specifically of, I don't know if it's 12 million subscribers or something like that. But he recently just made an announcement that he's shutting his YouTube channel down. Like, he's not shutting the YouTube channel down, just no longer going to be creating content and releasing fresh content on the channel, because the channel, it takes him so long to edit the videos, and he's got to go to all these extreme places to keep coming up with ideas to film content. And it's the YouTube channel Outdoor Boys. If you've never seen this YouTube channel Outdoor Boys, This guy recently made an announcement, actually yesterday, on his YouTube channel, that he was no longer going to be producing videos. Right? He's quitting because of his own success. It literally, he's done so much, and I wonder via the comments if anybody has ever heard of this channel. I know about this channel because I've watched it with my kids a lot. My kids like to watch it, and the way that both the places that he goes to film the content, but also the way in which he edits his videos is really, it's really engaging. It's really good. And so I thought this would be interesting to talk about with you all this morning because, so often we're like really trying to strive for massive results. You know what I mean? Like we're trying to, um, we're or we're trying to strive for, we're sort of thinking in a one track mind, not particularly trying to strive for massive results. That's not a good way to tee that up. A better way is that we're so often thinking that we can only follow one path, or we're narrow minded. And one of the things that I feel like I told some of my coaching clients this last week, but it may have been another group. But I said the ultimate goal here is for you to get on the internet, come through, of course, our program, and be a part of our community, and begin to determine what you like, what makes sense for you, how you want to record this video or that video, or how you want your brand or your message to sound, or who you want to talk to. And there's, of course, lots of different ways to make money online. There's affiliate marketing. They're selling other information like we teach here at Legendary, courses, coaching, events. There's drop shipping. There's Amazon selling. There's what this guy did at the YouTube channel Outdoor Boys, which which was essentially just uploading videos. And I never really saw him sell anything in the videos. It was all just YouTube paying him. YouTube will split the advertising dollars with you and pay you a percentage of how much people pay to advertise on YouTube, because you're the content creator and the person who's putting out all the content. So those ads that play at the beginning of a video, that's actually when somebody gets so many subscribers on YouTube, they can choose to monetize their channel and turn on and earn a portion of that advertising revenue. So this guy over at Outdoor Boys didn't run any of the affiliate marketing models that we teach. Didn't do any drop shipping or Amazon selling, from what I could tell, which other people do and teach, and didn't do any MLM. Didn't manufacture any products, from what I could tell. Is all he did was just record videos and upload them up onto YouTube. And if you watch the videos, there's a couple of things that you can learn from, like, this whole story. And of course, I'm intrigued by it, which is why I'm sharing it with you this morning. And there's a purpose for why I'm sharing it. I want you guys to see that and remember that there's multiple ways to make money online. There's multiple ways to make money online. The point is, whatever you do, you need to get good at it. That's the point. You need to get good at it. That's one of the reasons why I am having you guys, go live and upload videos and practice. People are so offended at practicing, but it really truly doesn't matter what you do as long as you do it well and you get good at it, and you follow through with it and you stay consistent with it. I guarantee if you go back to this Outdoor Boys channel, and that's exactly what the channel that I'm talking about this morning, if you're just popping on, I'm talking about a guy who just shut, or is no longer going to be, publishing new videos on a 12 million subscriber YouTube channel called Outdoor Boys, because it's getting in the way of his family life now. He uploaded a 4-minute video yesterday that said, "I'm quitting. I'm no longer uploading fresh content to this channel because it's getting in the way. I'm having to go do all these extreme things." He would go on these camping trips and all this kind of stuff to capture this cool content. And then he would come back, and you can see by the way that he edited the videos that it's a lot of cuts, a lot of edits. If you go watch one of the videos, you can see in the guy literally discovered the formula for getting massive views on YouTube. Like, and I think the formula is obviously, um, like interesting footage, like at least for like an adventure channel, interesting footage, um, well recorded. He was pretty good. The guy's crafty. If you watch some of his videos, and again, I've watched a lot of his videos. The guy was crafty at setting up the iPad and, or excuse me, the tripod and the various things and having it be, um, um, set up in a way that he could capture the footage. Like, for example, I got a tripod right here and set up the tripod. And now he was able to record all the various things that he was doing. So good footage, good audio, good footage, good audio, you know, um, good footage, meaning good, like something interesting. Like you got to be talking about something interesting, doing something interesting. Um, like right now, I'm walking around on my back patio. It gives the video a little bit of additional interest, um, even though I'm just on my iPhone here live, on Facebook this morning. So good footage, good audio, and good edits, man. I mean, if you look at this guy's channel, there's a lot you can learn from this. This is an interesting conversation piece. I was at dinner last night with Ryan, and we were talking about this, literally talking about this. Um, and so there's a lot of takeaways from this. There's not only one way to skin a cat. There's lots of ways to make millions of dollars online. You could do affiliate marketing. You could do drop shipping. You could do just uploading epic videos to YouTube. But nothing's going to work unless you really devote your time to mastering the skill. And here's what I think about the dude at Outdoor Boys. I don't know him, but here's what I think. I think the cat made enough money that he doesn't have to work anymore and doesn't want to work anymore and just is choosing not to, because the types of videos that he's doing is requiring him to be away from his family so much. He literally, if you pull up YouTube and look at the channel, he literally goes out on these camping trips and overnight sleeping in underground igloos and all kinds of crazy stuff up in Alaska. So it's not like he's just pulling out a phone and going out on his back in his backyard. He was going off on adventures. So I think dude's got enough dough. He doesn't need to work. He's a small spender. He knows how to budget, and he also knows that the YouTube channel that he's got is going to keep kicking off views. I know this personally because I had an affiliate one time for me and I could track all his traffic and his sales. He had a YouTube channel. He did $1 million in commissions, then never uploaded another YouTube channel, a YouTube video for a full year and was still getting tons of sales from those YouTube videos. I'm telling you, I gave some of my coaching clients a challenge to start a YouTube channel and to get it to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I'm still on that challenge. That is something that I'm going to be doing, a brand new YouTube channel. Now, we've got a YouTube channel or two already. I'm talking about a brand new YouTube channel. Because I'm telling you that while all y'all are obsessed, and everybody is, with Facebook and Instagram, YouTube's a beast and it always has been. In my sneaking suspicion, I'm just going to go out on a limb and I'm going to say that I guess that dude has made enough dough, the creator of the Outdoor Boys channel. And he gave a very kind of a reason that you couldn't really blame him. For stop uploading videos, stop producing videos. In his 4-minute video, when he said he's shutting down the channel, he says, I just, I want to spend more time with my family. Who's going to argue with that? Nobody, right? So my assumption is dude's made enough dough. He does not need to work anymore. And he just wants to spend more time with the fam. And the videos that he's uploaded already to YouTube are probably going to generate him millions of dollars per year for many years to come just from being there. And that's the power of YouTube. That's what I'm telling you about. The power of YouTube is that, unlike the news feeds on Instagram and Facebook, where the content just once it leaves, once it you scroll past it, it's gone. It's in the black hole. Think of it as a conveyor belt, and it just, you get one shot to show that content. Now I get it. Instagram, TikTok, the new algorithms are pushing content to new audiences and stuff. That never happened before. YouTube was the only one who did that. YouTube's the OG in pushing your content in front of people who are not your followers. They are the OG in the game when it comes to that. Everybody thinks TikTok invented pushing content out to non-followers via the For You page. They're not. They're not. YouTube was doing that before, and YouTube's still doing it. So, look, there's a lot of interesting takeaways from this particular story with this dude shutting down the Outdoor Boys YouTube channel. And of course, being a father of young children. Look, the same thing happened, people, when Blippy shut things down. You think I'm going crazy here about like kids shows and stuff. You think Dave's lost it this morning. He's talking about cartoons. Dude, I'm telling you right now, the game is happening right under your nose and you guys are missing it. The same thing happened with Blippy. Blippy, Blippi. We all know him. We all love him. Um, Well, I went to a Blippy show one time, and it was for my kids. I'm looking at the stage, and I'm going, "That doesn't look like Blippy." Guy looked like a fill-in, and he was. He was a freaking fill-in. I found out that Blippy sold his YouTube channel for like $1 billion, and made a deal with Netflix, and got a brand new actor to play him, so he didn't have to even do the show anymore. And the original Blippy sitting back somewhere, and and the show lives on. This is the power of YouTube. This is the power of the People's TV network. It really is, and it always has been. And I've seen probably more people. So if I have one regret, it's not going all in on YouTube sooner and earlier in the game, because it really is a powerhouse of a platform that so many of us are ignoring. And we had Brad Smith on the show, my longtime local buddy here, who I interviewed last week, and he said, "Yeah, look, I just got 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, and really, I'm not that interesting of a dude, so I just tell people, hey, the video is going to be boring, but you're going to learn something. What more do you need? What more do you need? What more do you need to hear, see, know?" In order to kind of give this a serious consideration. So again, when you hear about things like this, everybody is so obsessed, usually in their own little box. Because even though we want to escape the box of the matrix, the 9 to 5, yada, yada, we come in entrepreneur, we come in online marketing, we create a new box for ourselves, right? So many of you are in your box of just affiliate marketing or whatever, and well, that's great, and I'm probably going to just stay in my affiliate marketing box too. It's good and useful to understand all of the different ways in which people are making money online, and what are some of the things that you could borrow from them that worked really well that could possibly work for you to help get what you're doing off the ground. Because here's the dirty little secret: it all works. It all works. All of it. I'm not sitting up here saying affiliate marketing is better than drop shipping, or selling your own course is better than, selling stuff on Amazon, and here's why. I don't care. It all works. It all works. It all works if you get good at it. If you put in the time to learn the secrets and the shortcuts. It really is. It's not about hard work. I mean, there's content creators and online marketers who are working less hours and less hard than you are making a lot more money. Do you believe that? Then you can't believe that hard work is equate success. Because if you believe that people are working less and are less frustrated than you and are happier than you and are making more money doing the same thing, it just can't be hard work only. So you got to get good. You got to understand the shortcuts. The how do you, like with this guy, Outdoor Boys editing, his editing style in the way in which he holds the camera and captures audio. If you can't go out there and you're like, well, what can I learn from this guy? He basically did videos going out in the wilderness of Alaska. I'm not doing that kind of stuff. There's so much you can learn from him. So much you can learn from that. And also the inspiration, the possibility that somebody started something and it's literally cranking off either millions or tens of millions of dollars per year. And he's literally walking away from it, doesn't want it, doesn't need it, has got enough, had enough. I've made enough. I don't need to upload any more videos. Think about that for a second. Think about that for a second. You know, your problem is trying to get a video uploaded or whatever your issue is today. His problem is that it's literally it's taking too much time. He's making tons of money, but it's taking too much time. And he's got enough money and he just wants to spend time with his kids. He doesn't want to go out on dangerous adventures anymore. Just it's really everybody has problems, but the types of problems and the quality of the problems change, and that's really all you can hope for. That's what your wish should be, is that the quality of my problems evolve. Your problems are never going to go away, but the quality of your problems, that should be the prayer. If there's a wish or a hope or a prayer for anything. So go check that video out. I think it's worth looking at as a case study, being interested, understanding interesting things that happen on the internet from content creators and marketers. Stories like the Outdoor Boys, the Blippy channel that I told you about. Just understand what's in. We're not talking about small numbers. I mean, this guy could have a backdoor deal. He could be selling the channel. They could be putting the content on Netflix. Anything could be happening. I don't know. I just know he put up a video that said, you know, I'm no longer uploading videos to this channel, this 12 million subscriber channel or whatever, which is up there in terms of some of the one of the largest subscriber counts on a YouTube channel. And by the way, if any of you didn't realize this yet, content in the children's space is unbelievable. I mean, obviously, as having young kids, um, you know, I for the most part try to keep them off YouTube because it can get a little. YouTube is not my favorite app for kids if they're going to use it. I'll put my kid on Netflix and give them some time on Netflix. But regardless, a lot of people put their kids on YouTube, and the content, the amount of views that these videos get is unbelievable. So there's also things that are happening in places that you didn't realize. And it's again, it's not really that it's mind-boggling or it's not something, it's something anybody can do, but they got good at the skill. They got good at the camera angles. They practiced until they got it down pat, right? And then my guess is for damn near every YouTuber who's making millions of dollars online, which is exactly what you and I are being and are essentially, right? In the mainstream media, mainstream people's eyes, it's just YouTubers, right? You know, uploading videos. But my point is that um, you know, they hone their skills just like this Outdoor Boys guy did. He just honed his skills. Started as a dad who wanted to just film adventures with his kids, and it grew into this massive channel, so successful to the point to where he said, "Hey, this is taking up too much of my time. I'm going to go spend some time with my kids." So, anyways, my friend, all of my friends, that's it for today. Have a fantastic Monday. Let's have a great week. So many exciting things coming. We've got some awesome announcements, updates, really things that are going to be launched here. Um, uh, by the end of the month here. We're moving into AI strong. We've got a lot of different opportunities for you guys to learn, to earn, and to be a part of what we're doing. So stay tapped in. Look for all of the huge updates that are coming here over the next couple of weeks. Make sure you got your ticket to Nashville. You can go to legendarymarketermastermind.com/Nashville. Pick up a ticket to that. And we'll be back here tomorrow for another episode, my friends. Get out of here. Have a fantastic Monday. Peace.